Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's me, the Mad Character, and here guys today, bring you episode number 13, lucky number 13, wish it was Friday the 13th, but it's not, of Doki Doki Literature Club. But hey, lucky number 13 sure fits this series, cause it went to hell fast. But we are back, cause we, like I said, we started this game, we damn well gonna finish it. And we're going to see where it takes us. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are, hit that like button down below. All that fun stuff. I'm assuming this is where I left off because this is the last save I have. So hopefully this is right. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. Wait. Why does it say we can skip this? Really quickly, before I get any farther, I do want to make sure this is where I was, because I don't want to have to do something twice, because that would be lame. Library, my videos. No, I'm currently looking on my phone, fun fact. Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. Which episode was the last episode? It was this one. Hold up. Yo, shout out to my professionalism, by the way. I'm gonna skip to the end. Oh, this actually was where we were at. Okay, I don't know why it says I can skip then. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica, because why not? I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seems eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. By the way, for what you're asking what's in my mouth, it's a Tic Tac. Because shout out to Tic Tacs. Tic Tacs. Hi, Mega. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Wait, why wasn't Yuri an option? Did we read her poem? Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, I have loud people in my house and I want to kill them all. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better. Slowly and intermittently, we're gonna make her a robot. Because why not? She's satanic. Look at her. Satanic. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? And people slamming my door. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh, don't worry, Mecha. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But isn't that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Mega. I was going to say ooh in my head. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean it like it's a bad thing, no. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head. That's probably a much more interesting place for her. Well, that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Why are we talking so much about Yuri, bitch? It's like I'm showing you my poem. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for her own time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
Fucking Christ, people coming into my room is pissing me off while I'm trying to freaking record. Yeah, talk fucking shit! Seriously, I feel like a fucking 14-year-old kid. Fucking, get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Fucking annoying cunts. I don't understand. When a door is closed, just... I'm ruining the immersion.
That doesn't always mean I have to feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Isn't this the same thing as her first poem, Hole in the Wall? But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, Wait. This is different unless I'm remembering it different. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced around at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Will the poem actually scroll? Yes, it will. Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a right out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. This is different. And I'm really concerned. Because I think the he is me. But he wasn't looking at me. We didn't look at her the first time around. We were looking at Natsuki.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
It lets me skip because we technically did this before. That makes sense.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I feel like she's listening a little too much. Yuri, let's talk to you, because why not? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that?
Did I just say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. How do you cover your face with such small hands? Donald Trump syndrome over here, boys.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blinking, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing is that I recognize in new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go through writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily. This is a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
This is the same poem. I think it's shortened, though. It is shortened.
Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-grey hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mega.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do something more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
I can't let go of the past. This game's freaking creepy.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more soul in putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so.
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Mega.
Me too. Alright, Natsuki. What do you got for us? ...
Mega, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
Oh wait, I forgot to read her voice. What, do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now.
Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. I will, you fucking... Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horse can race, It's the same exact poem, you fuck. Yeah. I told you that you were gonna like it. Shout out to some quality H2O. I like it. Don't lie to her. I'm mad at Natsuki. If she had just kissed me, then maybe Sayori could have been okay. Even though that's probably the opposite of what would have happened. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. I'm literally just trying to skip through this because nothing has changed, and it's freaking me the fuck out. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Oh my gosh, like my nose, even though it's one nostril, is so itchy right now. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just like so weird. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Hold up, my dog just came in. Hold up. Thor, what are you doing? Get your butt out of here, come on. Hey, Thor, come on. This episode's name is going to be Interruptions, ladies and gentlemen. Calling it now. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. The last line, which was stupid. So you did. I guess it more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect you to, from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take it away from her. Phew! I guess that's everyone. Oh, it's not letting me skip. Oh, this is where it gets creepy. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for me and my mediocre writing abilities. Is the music different? No. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch either of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand. And I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Mega did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mega liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new club member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mega appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mega started showing up. This is the same fight. Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you... Oh, God. Oh, this is where it gets creepy. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look at who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch. Okay. Edgy? Oh, the music's freaking me out. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much to comprehend for someone of your mental age. See? Just saying that proves my point. Oh, God. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate in middle school, you know. If you wanted to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Oh, feeling cute about it. The harder you try. Well, be careful. You might kick yourself on the head, Jerry. Oh, my bad, you already do. Oh, okay, she's the cutter. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? I'm so scared. Yeah, go on. Let Mega hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me and she just noticed I was standing there. Mega, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. God, how did I get whoever I did so? Of course that's going to be, oh God, Yuri? Oh God, I didn't, oh God, okay, I had to pick Natsuki? Okay, I can't pick either of them. Oh, Father God, I'm so scared. Okay, I'm just gonna keep clicking Yuri. Oh God, I guess we're gonna click Natsuki now. Oh, fuck! Okay. Hi, Monica. How you doing?
Hey, Mega. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah, some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own crumb members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Oh, this is where it gets creepy.
Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh, she's crying.
Oh God, she quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead.
Yuri? I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Mega, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
That's creepy. And the music is okay. The music's not there.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri.
Yuri looks at me like she wanted to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Gary. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Mega. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you
And I guess with that, we'll see you guys in episode number 14. This is the Mega Cacturn signing out.